Hi there, this is Dr. Eve Ruiz, owner of Eve SpiritSpeaks MD YouTube channel. I am also available on Facebook under Eve Spirit Speaks. I am here today to do another week of divine guidance for you. I am going to be doing for this week the days of March 11th through the 17th. St. Patrick's Day. In honor of that, I am wearing green in two ways. Amazonite is a very empowering stone. I wanted to enhance the energy for that special holiday celebration. You know, it is said that despite any affinities any Irish might have for alcohol, that actually the major theme of drinking for St. Patty's Day came from Americans. We all know that there is a Green River in Chicago in honor of St. Patty's Day, and there are many festivities that are around drinking. So please stay safe on that holiday. Have a planned designated driver so that you can celebrate to your heart's content. I am using these Soul's Journey lesson cards this week. I am going to shuffle for a moment. As those of you who have had readings with me know, whenever I do spiritual work, I have the four pillar archangels surrounding me and have asked that they connect with all those in spirit who are best involved in giving this week's messages to every one of you listening. Listen with an open heart for the messages that resonate just for you. All right, I've got three cards in front of me. One of them is the Courage card. This one says, I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. It is normal to have fear. It's normal to have anger and other lower vibrational feelings or emotions. We are endowed with them, in fact, because we are on this physical plane, which operates at a significantly lower vibration from the higher realms. In this way, we are better able to deal with, on an appropriate level, what is going on down here when things are not approximating the level of vibration up there. When we think that we require the greatest strength because of whatever is transpiring in our lives, we may doubt we have enough strength. It's human to doubt. You can allow that emotion inside and to travel through us and then to release it. During our times of greatest challenge, when we know that much courage is required, and when we are sometimes feeling the weakest, these are the best times to connect to our higher self, to also reach out to our social network. We are not intended to be living by ourselves here. While we have our private lives, our private moments, we also have times of important and significant connections. When we need to find the inner strength to face fear with confidence, it's a good time to connect with our friends and loved ones who can help uplift us with their higher vibration and pull us along to enjoy sitting in a place with fear and with confidence or a sense of security or a sense of being supported, walking alongside it. This is the way that we can succeed in carrying our courage through whatever trials we are experiencing. The next card here is freedom. I possess the power and free will to create my own happiness. We've heard a bit of talk, especially during these challenging COVID times, about not allowing what is going on outside of us to control what is going on inside of us. We may remain in charge of that. We have our own free will to express, and we have the power to create whatever emotional response we desire to things as they occur. As we manifest our own happiness, we become more impervious to the smaller level ups and downs that are going on outside of us. Of course, we know that while we have the freedom to set up our own internal emotional environment, there are going to be sometimes huge challenges to doing this. I recently had a client who is so beautiful inside, and yet who has very recently gone through the exquisite devastation of losing an animal companion. She is being presented with a very challenging situation, and remembering that even during this time where she is going through the grief that is requisite for getting through this successfully, as well as creating a greater level of strength within her for any future trials and tribulations, she is still in control over how she will let that grief flow through her and how she will think about or allow herself to accept and get involved with the more sweet part of this bittersweet experience. The business of getting more into the groove of connecting with her animal loved one in spirit. On to the third card. This is called the Judgment card. This lovely visual design has beneath it these words: I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Just as my client is going through her unique set of experiences right now, each one of you is going through your own special constellation of achievements, dashed expectations, unexpected circumstances, and more. So understand that whatever you are going through, you will be expressing yourself in your best way possible when you put your mind to it. And by being human, you may still have, perhaps during those most challenging moments, a time where you express more lack of patience than you might otherwise, or might fall short of another ideal that you wish to maintain. This may be the same for another person. If another person is not showing absolutely their best colors in a moment, use your better judgment, and rather than think the worst of them, realize they have their own unique path and challenges that they are experiencing. Give them wide berth, compassion, forgiveness, and continue on your own path. I am going to do a quick recap for these three cards. First, this is a week that may bring out the courage in you. Remember that fear is only one of the coping mechanisms that we're given as humans. We are endowed with so many gifts, so let not the fear stand alone. Counterbalance it with other ways of thinking, feeling, and being, so that you will be able to have a more balanced approach to whatever comes your way. Freedom. Remembering that you have the power to do what will make you happy. You can take your steps this week to create your own happiness in ways that make you feel better inside and in ways that you can celebrate your happiness with others. Enjoy your freedom. Finally, judgment. Understanding that everyone has their own unique path and challenges may help you to exercise more forgiveness, compassion, and release from those who may not be having their best day when they encounter you. As you express forgiveness and compassion toward them, you may exercise the same for yourself. For anyone you know who would benefit from these messages, I invite you to share this link with them, and remember to click on subscribe. Sometimes you'll see a bell icon and you'll be able to click on that bell and state that you want these notifications. Just be sure, however you vote to get notified, that the cell phone sound is on so that you do hear the notifications, even above all other sounds going on around you. I wish for you a blessed week, a wonderful St. Patty's Day, and most importantly, I wish for you to stay healthy, to be blessed, and to be the best, most powerful, courageous, free, and happy, authentic you. Namaste.